Hello, my name is Dyscalculia. I'm a faculty at chinta.com. Today, I want to talk to you about a very sensitive issue. It is directed toward parents, teachers, and the students as well. We will talk about a particular disorder called dyscalculia. Maybe you have heard about it, maybe not. There has been a lot of research on this particular disorder over the last 20-30 years. What dyscalculia essentially does is it makes arithmetic hard for children. At least that's how it manifests itself. Over the last 10-12 years, we have observed this in kids. We have worked with hundreds of kids and thousands of kids from all over the world. And sometimes kids have genuine problems with numbers. I'll give you an example. In this picture, you see there are the numbers 3 and 5. Now, when you think about 3 and 5, in your brain, smallness and largeness should be automatically reflected. But sometimes that does not happen in the mind of a child. In fact, that is how their brain is functioning. They do not see the quantitative difference between 3 and 5. At least their brain doesn't see. It's a well-researched disorder or a feature of the brain. In fact, this disorder of dyscalculia can be found within 3 to 6% of the population. So 1 in 20 or 1 in 18 kids have this problem. And it is a genuine problem. In fact, if you look into the internet as well, you will find some material on it. And I do encourage you to go ahead and do that. In a journal article, Neuropsychologia, Rotzer and other authors show that dyscalculia is related to a particular part of the brain, dysfunction in that particular part of the brain. So do not think that your child is being deliberately careless or inattentive. That might not be the case. We have to be very careful about it. This is true especially for children who are from the age 3 to 6 or 7, 8 years old, when they're just learning mathematics or arithmetic. That's a problem with our education system as well, that most of the mathematics begin with arithmetic. At Chinta, I'm just digressing a little bit, our programs for the early years, grade 1 through 4, have a lot of hands-on and spatial imagination kind of things. That has been very carefully built into the program because we are aware of dyscalculia and how it can make numbers hard for children. So I'll give you a way of sort of figuring out if there is dyscalculia in your child. This is not a foolproof method. What I'm saying is not a medical diagnosis system. So please use it very carefully. There is a property or there is a feature called subitizing. So if you look at the picture that we have here, if you can immediately tell that there are about 4 numbers, 4 red balls in this picture, then probably you do not have dyscalculia. You look at a table full of pens, maybe 6 pens, 7 pens, and by looking at it by one glance, if you can tell about how many pens are there, that's a good test. Sometimes that works. That's a good test for dyscalculia. Kids with dyscalculia will not be able to do this as quickly or as correctly as others would do. Now, I will wrap this up with a little hope. There is a number of remedies that researchers talk about. One is a game, a software. You can download it from the internet. It's called Number Race. I'll put the link of it in the description. Let me know if you have any comments or ideas in the comment section. Thank you for joining in.